Hello, thanks for watching today. My name's Kevin Crowley. I'm a partner here with the firm of Lane, Hupp & Crowley, and today I'm going to talk about burglary. Burglary is generally thought of as breaking and entering, entering into somebody's house, stealing something, and leaving, right? That's not actually the case. What it boils down to at its most essential is, did you go somewhere you weren't supposed to, and did you intend to do something you're not supposed to do? So let me talk about a couple of our burglary cases before I jump into the actual offense. The first one I want to tell you about is a burglary ring, actually, where there was hundreds of thousands of dollars of personal property stolen from multiple houses all over the valley. Now, before we got onto the case, our client admitted to officers that he had committed these burglaries. So in that situation, we have a little bit different objective. We're trying to mitigate the consequences, which means basically just make it less bad. Now, what we did in that case to mitigate what was going on was we tracked down thousands of dollars worth of personal property from pawn shops, stores that sell used clothing, second-hand goods, that sort of thing. We were able to recover quite a bit of it, and by mitigating that and getting the property back for these victims, our client got a much better deal. Another case, much different circumstances, much different facts. In this case, we actually had two clients who met a third party. They didn't know him. They were out at the bars one evening, drinking, celebrating, and they followed this third person to an apartment building nearby where he had told them there was going to be a party. There was no party, unfortunately, but that third person opened up numerous apartment doors, went inside, and came out with personal property, including things like iPads, keys, and credit cards. Our clients indicated that they had no idea what was going on. They were going to a party. They didn't realize. But they were shown by video surveillance cameras being in the area, going through the hallways with this other person. So in that case, what we had to do was show that they didn't have knowledge of what the third party was doing. We did that by providing background information on our clients, mitigating information about their character and who they are as people. Put that together with the facts of the case, and we were able to resolve that with no jail time whatsoever and no restitution whatsoever. So, how do you get charged with burglary? And what are you going to get charged with? Well, there's actually a couple of different types of burglary you can get charged with. Through media, news, things like that, just general use of the word burglary, it's come to mean a break-in where something is stolen. But actually, nothing has to be stolen in order for you to be charged with burglary. So, you only have to enter somewhere you're not supposed to go with the intent to commit any theft or any felony. So that means it is a burglary if you steal something from the location, but it's also a burglary if you were to go into a house with the intent to commit aggravated assault, something like breaking somebody's bone. Burglary in the third degree. You will be charged with burglary in the third degree if you are on or in a non-residential structure or within a residential or commercial yard. Has to be fenced. If you are in one of those places with the intent to commit a theft of any kind, that means a misdemeanor or felony, or any other felony, you can be charged with burglary. Burglary in the second degree means that you are in or on a residential structure and you intend to commit any felony or any theft. Burglary in the first degree occurs when you commit either burglary in the third degree or burglary in the second degree, but you have a dangerous instrument or a deadly weapon with you. So If you do that with a gun, you are going to get charged with burglary in the first degree. Burglary in the third degree is a Class 4 felony. That means a first-time offender can be sentenced to probation or they can be sentenced to prison. As a Class 4 offense, a person can be sentenced anywhere from 1.5 to 3 years in prison. Burglary in the second degree is a Class 3 felony. Again, probation is available for first-time offenders, but the possible prison goes up to 2.5 to 7 years. Burglary in the first degree is a Class 3 felony if it's a third-degree burglary that's the basis for it, or a Class 2 felony if it's a second-degree burg. Class 3 felonies, again, are 2.5 to 7 years. Class 2 are 4 to 10 years in prison. So obviously, these are very significant penalties that you're facing if you are convicted of a burglary charge, whether that's first, second, or third degree. So if you've been charged with any kind of burglary, please give us a call here at Lane Hupp and Crowley, 480-562-3482. We look forward to hearing from you soon. Thanks.